morning, everybody. Today on this vehicle, we're going to be working on a 2012 Chevy Traverse. We're going to be replacing the shock struts, springs in the front, as well as the lower control arms and the tie rod ends. In this video, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the process, and that way you guys can see how it's done and hopefully eliminate any sort of worry, concerns, questions you might have about doing it yourselves. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so first thing we did here was we got the vehicle jacked up, put a jack stand supporting it just in case the jack were to ever give out on us. Went ahead and got our tie removed. We used a impact with, I believe this is a 2022. And so yeah, we're looking at the vehicle, at the suspension, and as you guys can see, there's all this like grease on it, the strut here, so we know that that's bad for sure. And then if we go down here, we have our these are our tie rod ends, our end links. We're just gonna replace those, might as well, since we're under here. And then look down here, this is our lower control arm, and this is the bushing, and as you can see, it's all full of grease, so the bushing has given out on it. You can choose to just replace your bushings, but sometimes it's just cheaper, and well, not necessarily cheaper, it's actually cheaper for the bushing, but it's easier and you don't require the extra tool to push out the bushings and put the new ones back in. So we just got the whole piece, and we're going to be replacing both sides today. First thing we're going to remove is this bolt right here, which is for the steering column. So we're going to get this one removed first. It's going to be a 21. So to push this out now, what we can use is a piece of wood under here, and then just hit it with a hammer, or you can even use the jack to help push it up, but you want to put something under here so we don't damage this. The hub to the strut, it's 2 24s that we're going to need to remove. In a little bit, I'll put the socket on there, and I'll just bang it out. I did forget to bring my banger, my mallet or hammer, so I'll be right back with that.
If you be worthy, you shall possess the power of Thor.
Alright, so to remove this, you need 18, and then you need an 8 to hold it, so we're going to use a drill. Alright, guys, so we got the springs, well, the struts removed, and as you can see, something looks off here.
No, God!
It's the front, but this,
Please, no! No!
is backwards. I bought these so that way I wouldn't have to take this off, but now I had to go to the auto parts store rent the spring compression tool, and now we're compressing the spring.
No! God, please, no!
They're the same on both sides, whereas this thing is backwards. So right now we're compressing the spring. We're gonna remove the top bolt up here holding the strut with the spring, flip it over, and then that way we can reinstall.
No! No!
Okay, we got the strut in place. So now, I'm gonna try to put the hub back on it. Hopefully. What we're gonna use the jack. Alright guys, so we finally got this lower control arm out. Got the new one right here. So to actually extract this bolt that was in here, I had to do it by hand. I had to get 2 wrenches, put one on either side, and then take them off by hand. And then the bolt got stuck coming out from this end, going out. Oh, you can see my shadow. Look at my shadow, not my finger, sorry. From this end, going out, because the sway bar is in the way. So I had to loosen the sway bar, lift it up, and then the bolt came out. Once the bolt came out, I was able to pry out the rest of the lower control arm, and here it is. However, this one was a little bit different from other control arms because this whole thing came with it, and usually it just comes off from the bolt and the whole thing will come off, kind of like the way this side did. But I mean, it's the same on both ends, so I'm fine with that. I don't mind doing it. Now let's see if we can get this to work without the phone getting too hot, because right now it got too hot. So hopefully I can get this video finished. You guys have no idea, but I've deleted a couple videos because my phone gets too hot. So we got that bolt in, which you can see the sway bar, and it's loose right now. And then we got under it, we have these two. So you slide that one in, and then you have to fit a wrench up there on the top. It's really tight in there. Well, actually the area is not tight, but to get to it, it's a tight space. And then just tighten it down. So right now I'm just gonna get one of the wrenches, hold it from up top, and then just get the impact so that way I can just tighten it right away. Thank you, honey. Alright, so sorry guys. One thing is that as you're putting this in, so this is this way is towards the front of the vehicle, this is towards the back. Put the one that's towards the back of the vehicle first, because it's easier to reach with the wrench, because if you put this one in and then this one, you're not gonna be able to get the wrench in up top. So just put this one in, tighten it down, and then put the second one in. Alright guys, so we have the passenger side out now, and just to show you the same thing, as you guys can see, passenger side is up. So yeah, unfortunately the company sent these backwards, making my job just a little bit more difficult today, but we'll still get it done.
click the thumbs up button. If you really like it, subscribe. And I hope you like this video.